everyone, it's BDevine again and welcome to this month's guidance. So this is the guidance for the month of June 2013 and I can hardly believe we're at the middle of the month. It's just happened so fast. I've actually written the transcript of this whole entire message today. It's at my website, so there will be a link down below for you guys to have a look if you want to read things. I do add a little bit of extra just a little bit of extra talking in there, I guess, for you to follow along with. So here we go, we're in the month of June already, and this month's angel is Muriel, and she is one of my favourite angels because she is an angel of cycles, and she is the angel of the moon as well, like the moon and the moon cycles, and also healing, intuition, bringing new skills towards you, very closely associated with Gabriel. You can even call on Gabriel if you want to. It doesn't matter who you're calling on, but this month is the overseeing angel is Muriel. And of course, what I always do is break down the elements, so fire, water, air and earth, and I will give you a little bit of information about what came through for you guys for those elements as well. And also I did a message from Muriel. So when I was writing, because everything that I do is like automatic writing, so I'm just sitting there and I ask for the information and it just flows through me. So I'll just give you an example. So this is my writing when I'm just writing myself, and this is how big the writing became when it was Muriel. So I don't know if you can see that really, really well, but it just became massive, and I was just like, I felt like I was just like scribbling or something. So anyway, it came through really, really fast. So I'll just start with the key points for the month. So your life purpose. Okay, so this month you really need to get it together, people. We need to start getting it right together, what we really want to do. I was just talking to my husband the other night about this, and he said that he has no idea what he wants to do for his life. He is lost. He doesn't know what to do. He wanted to be a musician, and and then he's lost the passion for that now. He doesn't know. He does art and all that sort of thing, but he's lost the passion for that, and he doesn't know what it is. Okay. And I was talking to him about it, and I said to him, your life purpose is already inside of you. Your life purpose is already there. And he goes, well, how do I know what it is? And this is the question that a lot of people ask me. And it is what you feel happy doing, what you feel passionate about, what you've always wanted to do, all of these different things. And it all is like a it's like a multi-talent big ball of stuff that you do, and it's never any one thing. So I said to him, so what is it? Why have you stopped the creativity with your music and all that sort of thing? And he doesn't know. So we went backwards. So this is the thing that you need to do. You need to go backwards in your life and realize where you stopped having this direction in your life, where you stopped having this goal in your life and why it was. And for him it was that the reason that the creativity came out is when he felt that he was able to do whatever he wanted. So when he was living at home with his parents, he was restricted. He moved out on his own. Wow, he can do whatever he wants, and suddenly the creativity flows. So in other words, he might feel like he can't do what he wants now, and so this creativity is blocked. So I said to him, you need to give yourself permission to do whatever you want to do, and bang, the creativity will be back there again. So he feels better about things. So this may be something that you need to do. Give yourself permission to do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks of you. It doesn't matter what you decide. It might be skydiving, instructing, whatever. If that is what you really want to do, time now to take the steps to do this life purpose. Your life purpose needs to come to the forefront. We're at the middle of the year, and as many people as it takes need to actually start really working towards this and stop worrying about all these things that we've always worried about. So that is a very, very important thing. It needs to be. The second key point is your heart's desire. Your heart's desire, what is that? Is it to help people? Is it to draw? Is it to write? Is it to teach? Is it to be a scientist? Is it to invent things? What is your heart's desire? Start keeping a list of these things and you know, put down, say for example, that you want to be an inventor, and then on the other side of it say what's stopping you from doing that. Okay, list all those things and then ask yourself if any of it really matters. Why aren't you just doing what you are here to do? We all need to be doing this now. Even me, I have to step out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to be doing radio, you know, interviews and all sorts of things coming up with my book. And that was all stuff that I was like, I don't really want to do that. You know, I didn't want to do anything that I do to be interviewed or talked to, or anything that I didn't want to do. You know, I wanted to do this all my own way. But I do know that to reach more people, I have to get out there. You know, I have to be on the radio, and I have to, you know, go around and talk to people and do TV stuff. And, you know, so all of that is starting to happen for me. And I'm ready now. You know, I'm okay with it. So you have to go along with things. You have to move through the changes and see things as going smoothly for you. So focusing on your dreams, bang. So we've got life purpose, we've got your heart's desires, and we've got focusing on your dreams. How many people have forgotten the things that they really wanted to do? And, you know, again, this comes with healing. When you are blocked somewhere in your life and you feel like, oh, I just can't think what I need to do, it is always some kind of emotional problem that you've had that has blocked you from moving forward in anything that you do. Whether it's you don't feel that you're good enough, or you feel someone else is better than you, or someone's going to steal your ideas, or, you know, you're ugly, or you're fat, or whatever it is that you think that stops you, it should not. You know, that all needs to go. You need to change how you feel about yourself, and then things begin to change in your life. So you're changing the old patterns, which is another point. We're changing the old patterns, the old programs, I like to say. We're changing that, and we are starting some new programs in our mind. Your mind is what is going to get you anywhere. You can do anything with your mind. You just have to start believing in that. And you know, you need to know that even though all of these things are coming into your life right now, and it feels hectic, right? So many people are going to me, oh my God. And I'm like, I know, I'm feeling hectic as well. Like just, oh, there's just so many things. Like I'm on a merry-go-round. I just want to jump off for a minute. But at the same time, I want to stay on and see what's happening. You know, it's feeling hectic. That is because, you know, the momentum is building. And there are people that are out there that are already teaching, you know, in the spiritual world. And they need to be encouraging all of you people out there to still live and do what you want to do. Forget about what's on TV. Forget about what everybody else is doing. You know, there are some people that say to me, oh, why don't you talk about this situation and that situation and these people over here and those, and I don't even care what they're doing. You know, that's too much for me. I don't want to worry about, you know, everybody else's problem, because it takes me away from my path and my goal. And I don't want to feel influenced by, you know, like I go in this direction and I'm listening to what those people have got to say, and suddenly it all falls apart. You know, why would I want to do that? You have to remain true to yourself. Do what you feel is right for you. If you feel it's right that you're listening to all these other people and you're going to follow on along with the tangent, then do that. All right? But for me, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to always stay on my path. And, you know, whoever is listening is here for a reason. And I would hope that you would then move on to doing your own thing and to go where you believe you need to be. So let's change these old patterns in our mind that limit our experiences. So the words of I can't need to go, you know, that needs to be stopped. It's like I am, I can, I am, or I can. You know, positive things. If you are continually saying positive things to yourself, it's only a matter of time when you are just reaping the rewards of that. If you keep saying negative things to yourself, you're going to look terrible, you're going to get problems in your body, you're never going to have the things that you want, and then you'll feel even worse again. You stay in that cycle, and we all know people that are in that cycle. You know, if I'm around somebody that is like totally negative, like all the time, I feel ill myself. I feel toxic and ill. I try to help them. They don't want to listen, that's their problem. You know, but I can't be around people that are just continually moaning and groaning about their life. And we all know, you know, perhaps they're even friends that you've had for years and years and years, but they're just so negative. And now you will really start to have enough of that, you know, like, I don't want that around me. You won't worry so much, oh, I can't not be friends with them because, you know, they might start talking about me or something, you know. You can't think like that. You have to keep moving forward and up, you know, rising above the problems and going forward on your direction, like your path. They may come down there later on and go, oh my God, now I know where I went wrong, and you know, you'll be able to help them again. So don't worry too much. Just think about yourself and where you are going, and you must decide that you want to you know, really get somewhere. You can have an amazing life. You really can. You can have a fun-filled, amazing, happy, abundant, you know, real exciting life. And, you know, that's what I want to have anyway. I mean, some people don't want that, but I want this excitement. And at the drop of a hat, I want to go over here or go over there or, you know, whatever. And it doesn't come with negative thinking. You just won't get anywhere. You'll just be tripping over yourself all the time. So June, so the next 6 months, there is going to be a hectic feeling, and there is going to be a need for all of us to really shake off that old stuff once and for all. And you know, some people say, I don't know how to do that. Work it out. You know, this is what we have to do. We have to work out what is right for us. All the information is there. There's all information even at my website which will help you to strengthen yourself. You can find many people on the internet. If you've got access to YouTube, then you've got the access to the internet. You can search information on how to have a greater life, and you will find that 9 times out of 10 people are encouraging you to let go of old thoughts, feelings and emotions and ways of thinking, and start a new way of thinking, even if it feels like you're faking it or fudging it at the start. You know, you're just faking it, but it becomes your reality, and then you see that and you're inspired, you know, and then you can move to the next part of your life journey. So it's very important we're getting this in June. Yeah, and we have to know that even if we don't feel like it, we are already on the right path. You're listening to the video, you're opening up to spirituality, you're trying to make changes, you're on the right path. Okay. So now we're going to move on to the elements for the month. And as I said, I've written all of this up for you guys. Okay, so we have the fire signs, which is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And somebody asked me what I am, and I am a Leo, but I'm right at the end. I'm August the 21st, so I'm right at the end between Leo and Virgo. So I guess I've got a little bit of both inside of me. But I like to think I'm more Leo in some ways because I like lions. I'm very closely connected to lions. But anyway, and the colour for this month for the fire signs is pink, and our lucky number is 2. And Archangel Michael is the overseer of the fire signs, of course, and the sun. So the little tiny message that comes from Archangel Michael is use your abilities. Okay. You really need to believe in yourself now. As your abilities are awakening, use them wisely. No more put-downs to yourself or others, either out loud or in secret. And we've all done that. Learn that your psychic energy will grow faster as you vibrate in a positive way. Others will need your help. Trust in your ability to help them. And it's often the case when you're getting your life together, there are others that will come through and need your help. You know the right things to do, you know the right things to say. Okay, so that was for the fire signs. The water signs, Archangel Gabriel is your overseeing angel. And the colour for you for healing is blue. And the lucky number is 3. And the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. And you are, the little message from Archangel Gabriel is expand your mind. Okay. Right now, you are limiting yourself to what you can achieve. You do not always believe in yourself and what you say, but you tend to believe more in others. As you expand your thinking, more healing, love, and direction flow. You have to break free from limiting behaviors. Time to release and walk away from any drama. Now, we know that the water signs are that little bit more emotional, perhaps, than other people, but they do get caught up in other people's problems, and, you know, they just really want to help you, and they feel sorry for you, and they get very, very emotional about it. They also can get very, very angry at the drop of a hat and get really frustrated with things, sometimes on your behalf, you know, getting really mad for you. Time to walk away from all of that drama now. It doesn't do you any good, water signs. You know, you can start to call on the different elements, like the fire, and have the more fire with you, which is the fiery energy, you know. Have the earth energy with you, have the air energy with you, which is logical and decisive. You know, call in the other elements into your life. Every one of us, we need to do that, no matter what element you are. You make sure you are balancing out yourself by asking for all of those elements to be a part of who you are. Okay. So expand your mind, water signs. Now the air signs, Archangel Raphael is with you guys. Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, that means that you are an air sign. And the color for you for healing is purple. And the lucky number for you is 4. And the little message for Raphael is transformation. And this is what's going on for you right now, you're transforming. Okay, so the message is a new you is beginning to emerge. You have been hidden away too long. Be careful of being negative towards yourself or others, or you may slip back into the old ways again. You will not have to wait very long for answers that you need. There will be a time of partnership that leads to success. So keep going. And I think all of us can, you know, need to be aware of slipping back into those negative behaviors, you know, negative mindsets. We have to keep on top of it. Just keep on top of ourselves all the time and say, no, I cancel that. I cancel that thought. Just keep focusing on anything that's going on in your mind. No, I'm doing it again. And, you know, break that cycle. And if we can do that all the time, pretty much it becomes just like an automatic thing. And over time, you won't even think negatively. Everything will have a positive spin. And that's where we need to be. Okay, so you are beginning to emerge, air people. You're really starting to get to know yourself, and this is where we need to be at. Okay, now the earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. And Archangel Uriel works with you guys. And your healing color this month is green. Your lucky number is 5. And the little message is that you are supported. Okay, that was just the word that came through, supported. So you have been heard and energy is underway to help. There is no need to be impatient, but rather focus on divine timing. Someone who loves you very much is with you right now, in spirit or in reality. You may feel disconnected or dark for some reason, but this is for a reason. Time to fully embrace all aspects of who you are. So some people think that they've got this dark side to themselves that, you know, it's like a shadow side, and they think that, you know, that is a really bad thing. So they beat themselves up about it. But it's part of who you are. And, you know, it's not an evil thing. It just might be this, you know, a way of doing things that is different from everybody else. So see it as a unique side of who you are. If you are doing something really, really negative and bad, you know, of course that's going to backfire on you anyway. But if you're just a different personality, you know, you like to wear things differently and you wear all black and all that, it doesn't mean that you're evil or something's wrong with you or you're an emo or all that sort of stuff. And it's just how you prefer, you know, what you prefer to do. But embrace that. Because a lot of the times those that, you know, are always wearing black and all that sort of thing, they start becoming the depression that they feel others think that they are. They actually start becoming that depression and getting angry about it and all that sort of thing. But don't, you know, just see yourself as I feel comfortable like that, and so I'm going to be that way, and that's who I am, and people either accept it or they don't. Anyway, that's just one example of a darkness. But you have been heard from the universe, so if you've been doing a lot of praying or meditating or all that sort of thing, you just need to know that you are heard, and the answer is on its way to you right now. So this is really, really good. Okay, So now I'm going to move on to the message from Muriel, the beautiful angel of cycles. And as I said, she's a silvery colour, also a lavender type of colour. Silver as well, you know, Muriel can work with you if you are wanting to have a baby, you know, like working with the lunar calendar. I believe that like the 28-day lunar cycle is really, really important if you're trying to get, you know, become pregnant. Muriel can help you find the right people and be in the right places and all that sort of thing. And lighting a silver candle, bringing new beginnings into your life. So this can be done anytime you want to bring a new beginning into your life. You know, you can talk to Muriel, the angel Muriel, or even Gabriel can help you with pregnancies. And considering Gabriel was the one that spoke to Mary and said, you know, you're going to have a baby. It was a very important baby, wasn't it? So yeah, so messengers, and Muriel helps you with your intuition and you know, your ability to bring abundance into your life. So very, very wonderful angel, one of my favorites. Okay, so here is the message. Greetings with love. I am Muriel, and I bring with me the power of many, many angels. June is such a beautiful time for many, and special memories will abound for many people. It will be vital that you allow any tears and emotions to flow if you wish to truly expand and grow. This month will be an emotional month on all levels as each of you begin to more readily adjust to the different energies around the globe and within you also. Let all of those old programs inside of you go. There is no point holding on to memories and situations that you do not want. Where is the sense in doing that? Each of you need to connect with the higher realms of yourself more to see your behavior and problems from a different perspective. As you look down on yourselves, living your life, can you see where you are going right? Can you see where you are going wrong? Does anything really matter to you in the big picture of your life? As you learn to rise above every day, then you will find solutions to your problems, and they become very plain. You may not choose to even see it at all. You may choose to ignore that you hit brick walls time and time again in your life. If you are tired of all of that and you look at the situations from the highest perspective therein, you will heal, grow, release, manifest, and awaken. You all deserve a life of freedom. Sure, there are things that happen which seem very unfair and hurtful. There are losses and pain which you do not understand completely. Sooner than you think, an amazing occurrence will happen around the globe, which will enable you all to see and sense behind the veil more completely. The light that you are has caused a change on Earth that is lifting debris from Earth's aura and bringing more profound light to Earth. All of you have done your part to allow this unfolding. As you continue to awaken, the world awakens. As you heal, the world heals, and so on. This month carries a higher vibration that you will each notice. Live your dreams, see them as possible, embrace the now, and step into a new life. You are supported lovingly each step of the way. Blessed be, I am Muriel. And what a beautiful message that is from Muriel. We all deserve this life that we want. You know, we all deserve this abundance, and we all crave for it. And part of it, the reason that it doesn't happen for us is because we have this doubt inside that we're not worthy of it, or that it only happens to other people. Muriel can help you raise this awareness of yourself by taking you out of the, you know, looking up. So you are rising above yourself. So you imagine yourself sitting in a chair like this, and then you imagine yourself away and you're looking down. Okay, this is also a good way for you to learn how to do remote viewing. So you are pulling yourself away, you're looking at yourself. Now watch the situations going on in your life. So see yourself in a situation that you're having trouble with, and then pull yourself away from it, you know, and then look down, see the thing, and laugh at yourself. and see where you are banging yourself into a brick wall, you know, and making the same mistake over and over and over and over again. What are you trying to tell yourself? You see, you're trying to tell yourself, you're giving yourself lessons, you know, you've got these same things that you're repeating, these same patterns that you are repeating until you get it. You get what the message was. You know, you may choose the same sort of partners in your life, you know, and they just all end up treating you in the same way. Why? Because you need to stand up for yourself, and it's okay to do that. You're not going to be alone. All of these things. Start raising yourself away and, you know, doing this. We have to put in the effort for there to be a big change going on in our life. You know, for miracles to happen, we need to put the energy towards the miracle happening. So many people go, oh, you know, and they just want to stay in that. Well, you know, stay in that then. Because there are other people that are actually doing this and are living proof of their life changing. When I was, you know, 15, almost 16 years old, I had to live on the street. I didn't have a place to live. And from there, I now live in this beautiful home, you know, got my business pumping and all of that. So I started off on the street, basically, to where I am today. Now, if I continue to feel sorry for myself and like, oh my God, you know, look at me, nothing's going to happen, I would still be there, you know? Because actually, it was actually not as bad as you might have think. You know, it wasn't that terrible. It was just that, it, you know, there was things about it that weren't very good, but there was things about it that were okay. I didn't have to pay rent and all that sort of thing. I didn't have bills over my head. I didn't have big debts to pay. You know what I mean? So there were things like that. But, you know, if I had stayed in a mindset of poor me, I would never be where I am today. I remember doing a video, how to manifest your dreams. You can go back and have a look at it. At that time, I was at a place where the whole house was falling down around me. You know, when I first started making videos, the house was falling. I had a big sheet in my bedroom that was blocking off a huge hole that went to the next room. I mean, this place was really falling apart. The bathtub in itself was turning over on its... It was starting to turn over, so you'd have a tub and you start rolling over, and it wasn't even... You weren't even meaning to roll over. You know, the light switches didn't work. There, in some rooms, like you know, it was a little bit hairy. There would be a ceiling fan, and it was painted red and black. You know, and it's like, okay, and it didn't work anyway. It would just be there teasing us in the heat of the summer. You know, there was just... It was horrible. There was white ants. It was just everything. And I would be doing my videos and smiling at all of you guys and saying, I'm going to manifest this, you know, new home. And I did. It was something like 3 or 4 months later or something, I'm sitting in my new house. And it was because I didn't, you know, focus on anything other than, you know, I can have this. I've got it. I've got it already. I've got the house that I want. I've got it. I just kept doing it all the time, all the time, all the time, driving everyone mad, but doing it all the time. And there you go. So you can manifest anything that you want. You can watch me as I go through my life, and you know, you're going to see the changes that go on within me. I go through things myself, and then, you know, I went through loss with my grandma in February, and you know, she lived here, and it was really, really hectic for me. And then suddenly she's gone, and it's her birthday month this month, you know, and she would have been 96, so emotions are going to come to the surface. You're going to have memories. You're only human. You're going to have days when everything's going wrong. You're going to swear. You're going to carry on, you know. You're going to get angry at the world sometimes, all of those things. But you are slowly learning how you are really attracting more, you know, issues your way, either for good or for bad. And we have to really start getting this together. You know, the veil is going to be lifted. You just saw there's going to be so much extra light coming in. People are going to really start to notice more, you know, and see more. I feel that there'll be more signs in the sky. There'll be just more signs everywhere. There'll be things captured on film, you know, that people aren't expecting to see. And you're all going to see it, you know. Perhaps maybe it has always been there in videos or something, but only now you're seeing it, you see. So, you know, take things from, you know, the spiritual things that are going on in the world all the time, but you're not going to notice it until you are accepting of it. Same with, you know, listening to the angels, and people come and they complain that they can't see and they can't hear, and you're really trying too hard to see, as in physically see something. You're really trying too hard to do that. You have to really sense things first. That becomes the feeling, that becomes the vision, that becomes the hearing. That is how you do things. Until you do the basic, little steps first to manifesting things and seeing things and, accepting your spirituality and the spirit guides and the angels and God and everything. Until you notice the little subtle things, you're really not going to see the bigger things later on. You have to notice the subtle. And that is repetitive numbers, different colors that you're seeing, different smells, a thought, and then someone calls you, a feeling you get in your stomach. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about that person. Pay attention to it. If you don't believe something that someone is saying, there's a reason for that. Those are all nudges from spirit, from the angels, from yourself. You're telling yourself, your higher self is controlling you the whole time, is helping you the whole time. And we need to start really getting this right, getting in this mode. And the more that we can do that, the more we get what we want, the happier we are, the more we heal, the more the earth heals, etc., etc., and on it goes. It's like a rippling, a ripple of emotion that just goes so far, much further than just to ourselves. So, there you go, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the message for the month of June. And as I said, I've written everything up on my website. And just at the moment, I'm going to be going away. I just said in my last video that I'm going away for a few days. So I'm very, very booked out as it is with readings. But I will be back again in full swing by the end of next week. And also, look, there are other people that you can see. There's a helpful links that you can put your website and your blog up there. I'll leave the link down below again. And that is really, really helping people to get their website out there. Please do that. Please add yourself or send me a email. That'll all be down there for you guys. And then I'll just add you to the website free of charge. There are a lot of people that will get featured on the homepage of my website, and that's just once a month. I'll just randomly choose somebody and they'll be featured there for nothing. I want to, you never have to pay anything for those positions on my website, but go there and have a look at other people that are up there. You may find somebody that you really resonate with, or some information that you've really been looking for that will help you to move forward. So thank you all again for listening. I will be doing some filming while I'm away, and when I get back I'm sure I'll be able to talk to you guys about it. And until the next video from me, much love and light to all of you, and many, many blessings. And that's it for me. I'll see you next time. Bye.